Welcome back to Power Racing League and to a probably one-off event. We are going to do some Demolition Derby style racing, kinda. I'll get to that in just a moment, but first let's take a look at the track. Pretty much what I just explained earlier today, I believe, and this might come up the day after I record it. Not fully sure, probably will, knowing me. But let's take a look at our rules, let's take a look at our teams. So our rules will be you get 2 runs. Each team is made up of 2 cars. Each car gets 2 runs. Trick is you have to have one of your runs be the cars separate and one of the runs be the cars together. And basically what you're trying to do is create the most spectacular crash that you can. So with that, let's take a look at our teams. We got the Ford GTE. Is that right? Mach-E. I couldn't think of words. The Heavy Recovery crew, the Ford Race Car crew, the 2022 Coca-Cola 600 and 2017 Quaker State 400 promo cars, the mini cars, 2 Ryan Blaney cars right there, the sports cars, well, hyper sports cars I should say, the trucks, the Ford Focuses, the Heavy crew, that's what I've just named them, the Mitsubishi crew, the Street Legal Racers, and the police. And with that, let's get to our first group, which will be the Ford Mach-Es. So the Ford Mach-E team has decided to go 1 by 1 to start. And don't forget to vote for your favorite crash after this in the comments and on Discord. First one is the white Mustang Mach-E in 3, 2, 1. He does a little bit of a flip. The red one gets ready to go, 3, 2, 1. And does a less spectacular flip right down at the end. I just realized you guys probably couldn't see the action that happened down at the end. So we fixed the camera angle from now on. Now they go together in 3, 2, 1. About the same time. Ooh, that was a good one. And let's take a quick look at how the car's laid out, which I forgot to do on the first one. So I'm not going to bother redoing it. That is how the cars have stopped. Now on to the Heavy Wrecking crew. So they have elected to go 2 by 2. Here come the Heavy Recovery crew in 3, 2, 1. That was not so good. So they had stopped right in frame there. And don't forget, you can always pause if you ever want to take a good look at the crash or turn it into slow motion. I'm trying to yell, or at least speak louder because I'm pretty far away. Heavy Recovery crew, way next in 3, 2, 1. Here comes their first solo. That was not great. How about their second solo? Oh, well, we had a flip for them, at least. So the Ford Racers are going next. They'll go 1 by 1, starting off with the 1967 Ford Gt40. They'll go in 3, 2, 1. It does a little bit of bouncing, nothing exciting though. And how about the Mustang? 3, 2, 1. Oh, he just sails clean over his teammate and ends up upside down. Maybe some style points can be factored into that one, but I don't know. Now they go side by side in 3, 2, 1. And they have 2 solo wrecks, one of them flipping over. So now we have our promo cars away in 3, 2, 1. They go side by side, except for that was not quite so side by side. And they end up pretty far apart. You know what? I don't really mind that they didn't wreck because these are actual NASCAR diecasts and they're pretty fragile. So 17 will go away next. Solo in 3, 2, 1. How will he set up for his teammate? He'll set up dead center in the track on the grass. 22 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he does a little bit of a skip. It hits the 17, but nothing exciting there. So now we have our mini team, and they're going to choose to go solo first. 3, 2, 1. I thought he got knocked out of the gate. Does a little bit of a spin, ends up pretty dead center on the camera there. And his teammate will look to go in the same lane as he did. Ends up upside down early, so that'll let him rerun, but there he is, spinning upside down. Maybe you factor that in. I'm not sure. So he will have to rerun, and his teammate will stay in the exact same spot. 3, 2, 1, away he goes again. Oh, Oh, just obliterates his teammate. His teammate's still rocking upside down there for a second. So that's been pretty exciting for me. Where they go side by side in 3, 2, 1. End up not quite so side by side, but one of them flips. I guess that's something. So now we have the Speedy Racers, and because I've been changing the names up quite frequently on accident, if you just put the number group that they were in, this would be group number 6. If you just go ahead and do that, I would appreciate that. But now they choose side by side, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, well, he had a hard bounce back, I guess. So now there's solo runs. 3, 2, 1. He bounces back pretty violently, ends up upside down for a split second. His teammate will choose the opposite lane. Gets stuck for a second, ends up parking right next to him with not much of a wreck. So, unfortunately, nothing too exciting has happened yet. I hope something exciting happens kind of soon. And maybe that'll happen with the trucks, and since I'm doing some, or at least one high ground clearance vehicle, if you end up on the grass here, that's fine, but if you're on a solo run, that might not be so good. If you end up just, well, this is just void, because of the way the camera's color correction is working, brightness adjustment, it's just void. Yeah, you're done. That run is knocked out, the car is recovered, so that maybe you'll factor that in. I don't know what you'll factor in. But trucks in 3, 2, 1, solo run, ends up upside down at the end of the track. How about the other one? Ooh, oh, he ends up upside down at least. And, okay, yeah, he's in the seeable camera, so let's get on to their double run. Worth noting, this is intended to be a one-off, so if I choose to do this again or something similar, it'll be much more thought out than this. This is just me being stupid and wanting to do this on video because it's fun. Trucks in their double run in 3, 2, 1. Any excitement? Ooh, wow, actually quite a few flips there. So the Focuses have elected to do their double run first. And, well, they will go in 3, 2, 1. That'll have to be redone, although, well, one of them didn't get out of the gate, so not sure what to do. I didn't think of this rule. But let's just remove the camera here. That car did exactly what I was hoping at least one car would do and went into the start-finish line block there. The other car, however, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to him. I don't have a camera back here. So we're just going to rerun them, and maybe something interesting like that'll happen again. But you can factor in either run. I do not care. You're factoring in something. I'm not sure how you factor in everything. I have my way of factoring in things. You have your way. So let's get on to their rerun. So this is group number 8, and they'll be rerunning here. Focuses away in 3, 2, 1. Well, they both make it out of the gate. Oh, one of them gets popped up in the air. I believe they actually touched wheels. I'm not sure if you heard that little meow at the end, but that would be my cat because he just came running down here with a toy in his mouth, yelling. I'm not sure how else to put a cat talking or meowing loudly, I guess. So, focus away in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, okay, he snags the opening to that little gap there. Other one in 3, 2, 1. Maybe he can hit dead center? Well, he kinda did. He fishtailed into him, I guess. And with that, we move on to the heavy hitters, I think. I'm not sure what I've named anything anymore. But it's a really heavy car and a Chevy Nova that's pretty light. 3, 2, 1. Heavier car going first. Ooh, that car is fast. How will the Nova do? Oh, he'll just ramp off the back of him, I guess, and end up upside down at the end of the track. So now the heavy hitters will do their side-by-side run. Double run, I guess. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, heavy car just doing a little bit of a spin there. And the Nova ends up at the end of the track. And with that, we head on to group number 10, the Mitsubishi Evolutions. I think that's what they are anyways. I can't remember. 3, 2, 1. Unbranded one. Ooh, So he just has a little bit of a hard slap into the wall, spins it around. Other one, the Rally Edition, dodges his teammate, ends up with a funky little bounce, and towards the end. So how about we run them in the double run? 3, 2, 1. The Mitsubishis. No wreck there. More just like a nose punch and then a spin back around. So nothing exciting happening there, and I guess we're just going to skip on around to number 11. So with that, we head on to our road legal racers, the Nissan Leaf, starting us off in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow, that was violent. Very violent wreck there for him, I guess. How about the dodge behind him? Just does a flip, perfectly lands back on the wheels in reverse, and slams it down there, I guess. That was weird to look at for me, personally. So maybe it ended up better on video. Not sure. So now they'll go side by side, door to door for group number 11. 3, 2, 1. How will the road legal racers wreck? Not well. Together, at least. Don't forget they have the combined run and the solo run to vote for. I don't think I mentioned that before. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So, heading into group number 12, let's see if the police change my mind on anything. But I know my favorites for the solo run and my favorites for the combined run. I'll go ahead and say those after group number 12, but let's see if that changes. So, group number 12, the police, 3, 2, 1, they'll do their double run. Nothing exciting happening there. So now the police will do their solo runs. Let's see how much better this goes. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it goes a little bit better. He hit that funky little outing in the wall. Almost just put his teammate off the track. 3, 2, 1. His teammate goes and gets stuck. Well, and yet again, we will have to rerun a car, I guess. He is stuck there. I can't get him out by hand, I don't think. So after a little bit of struggle, I got that SUV out. So he will rerun in 3, 2, 1. Please stay upright, he does. And he stayed upright for far longer than I had wanted. Ooh, I just kicked the tripod. So let me place them real quick. There we go. So with that, I'll tell you my favorites right now. So go ahead, pause, put your comment, vote, whatever. So that, here's your overview. So now I will tell you. My favorite is a draw. If this were to happen, or if this happens for me, I'll just run them personally in the future. But I'm gonna just run them real quick. So for the solo run, it's a tie. This guy had an amazing little jump over his teammate right about there. This guy had a spectacular crash. And my favorite for the doubles, right here. These two had a fantastic run. Don't really want to count the minis in because they kind of had a sad run. But let's quickly just go on to our solos for me personally, and then we'll be done. So the Nissan Leaf will go first. 3, 2, 1, away he goes. Less exciting. Basically all this Mustang needs to do now is flip or something, or spin. And he does both. So there are my picks. Snapping the phone off the tripod one last time. So here are my favorites. The Ford Mustang Mach-E's for the doubles, and this Ford Mustang for the solos. His teammate being the Gt40, so Gt40 gets added. And with that, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to vote.